Hey guys, it's GrizzlyGo here, and today we're returning to our Counters and Collaboration series with one of the best operators in the game, Jager. Jager has a pretty straightforward gadget, but he interacts with a lot of operators. And just before we get started, I must remind any brand new viewers of the series to watch this introduction video to get a better understanding of how everything will work. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get started. The main thing that Jager's gadget really does is destroy projectiles, so it should be fairly easy to explain these connections. So starting with a large chunk of our hard direct counters, we have all the grenades, Ash, Zofia, Nomad, Kali, and Ying. Some of these gadgets do vary in situationality, so I'll quickly show you some examples of in-game situations. Using Jager against an operator like Ash might require you to hide the ADS in a sneaky spot in order to protect one of Castle's armored panels. While with somebody like Nomad, she might try to flush someone out of cover inside of objective. So you as Jager can place these behind the cover to protect you or your teammates from these situations. Now, Jager can be an excellent counter to Ying, but Ying can also counter Jager in some ways. Ying's gadget has two stages, her Candela before and after detonation. If Ying's gadget comes into contact with Jager's ADS before it detonates, it will completely negate it with one charge of use by Jager's ADS. But let's say that Ying places this on a window, and her flashes come on through. The ADS will only take out some of the actual flash particles that come out of the Candela. In this situation, for testing purposes of course, we have 3 ADSs on a window and Ying will place her gadget on that window. After detonation, we see that most of Ying's flashes have been taken out, but at a large cost of all of our 6 charges and all 3 of our ADSs. So, in summary, Jager can be an excellent counter to Ying, but Ying can also be an excellent counter to Jager. Now moving on to our hard indirect counters category, we have Thatcher. The interaction between Jager and Thatcher really isn't much different than any other operator, but most Thatcher players are cautious and make sure not to throw EMPs in risky spots where ADSs might hide. So, while still possible, it's not common. And lastly, in our soft indirect counters, we have Fuse. Fuse is similar to Ying's situation, but Fuse's gadget shoots out 4 pucks per charge instead of 7. Jager can protect you from Fuse, but it is not a very realistic option to pick to counter him, especially since he has 3 or possibly even 4 charges now, depending on when you're watching this video. And on top of 4 pucks per charge, it's just not a realistic option. But now onto our collaborations, and Jager definitely has quite a few. Starting with our wall deniers, we have Mute, Bandit, and Kaid. Jager is extremely helpful to these operators, especially Bandit. If Bandit is bandit tricking, an ADS can protect his back from Nomad and frags, but Jager can also be very helpful in sites like Throne and Theme Park, preventing the attackers from fragging the utility off the wall through the top. And as well as on maps like Chalet, with a drone hole next to the wall. Jager can also be extremely helpful to operators like Clash and Tachanka. For Clash, having an ADS next to the area she plays can help prevent her from getting stunned from operators like Zofia and Nomad. And with Tachanka being completely stationary, he needs all the help he could possibly get. A little bit similar to Clash, having an ADS behind a mirror can protect the player from being killed by frag grenade or being hit by an air jab. Like displayed earlier in the video, having a well-hidden ADS can protect Castle's armored panels and Goyo's shields along with regular shields from taking a frag or an Ash round. Jager also helps players behind shields from getting flashed and pushed. On to our last direct collaboration, we have Wamai. Wamai can help seriously bog down the offensive utility if paired with Jager, and sometimes you might actually trick people. Lastly, we have an indirect collaboration, and that's with Maestro's Evil Eyes and deployable cameras. The main counter to some of these objects in high up places are operators like Ash and Zofia, and an ADS may save one of these gadgets from destruction if in the right situation. So while it really shouldn't be done intentionally, it is possible. Alright guys, that's all for this video on Jager. If you want to watch more videos like this, I'll leave a playlist link in the pinned comment. And if you want to support the channel, a like, a constructive comment, and a sub are of course always appreciated. Take care and see you next time.